So again, coming back to the beginning, here this is another aircraft with a sensor looking at facility 1. It got one more sensor which got activated as when it reaches the facility 2. The first sensor is still looking at facility 1. The second sensor keeps changing the location. So now the second sensor. So this is just to demonstrate that our sensor capability is not just fixed to one particular way of looking at the targets. It can be customized with the requirements from our customers. So we can mount 100 sensor over this particular aircraft and it can still perform efficiently. In addition to all these, I can show you some more what happens when we bring in real-time information to this scenario. So let me, since we can't bring in real-time information now, I have built an application which could bring in, which could send real-time information to I'm sorry. So I am opening up STK again. I want to bring in some real-time information to STK. So this is an application what I have created which sends the location, the lat long of a particular aircraft which is crossing the border. So let us say that this is our area of interest. We have 3 radar sites which has been mounted to track any real aircraft coming in. Let us say that we have a new aircraft. There is a new aircraft coming in and we define that particular aircraft is in real time. Rename. So I'm gonna, let's put this in the, this is an animation mode which put STK in real time. So this is real time, the time what you see is real time. And now from a hardware I'm gonna send the information of the real information. So you could see now this real aircraft is flying based on the latitude longitude what we have supplied. In real time we can put some sensors if we know what kind of sensor it's mounted. We could put a default sensor and now you could see that the same aircraft with that sensor is flying. This could be really useful when you want to see that when your real aircraft, what all area, you know what kind of sensor is on that aircraft. So you could do it in real time, like what all area it has covered. So we have the old red and blue forces. We can do an analysis like when this particular radar is able to see this aircraft. So we have the real aircraft and we have the radar side. We do a report, we know that this time to this time there has been an access, and if we put a radar over that the real aircraft and we increase the power quite high, you could see that now that real aircraft has got a radar mounted over it, and we know that there is a target. In this case, just for demonstration, we have this blue force, and we would see whether that radar will be able to capture that blue force. You could see that this particular time it was able to identify that that target. In addition to all these things, if we have like loads of information coming in, like you have ships, ground vehicles, aircraft, SDK can be used as a tracking software as well. It got a special object named Blue MTO, by which you should be able to bring in different objects to a scenario. So you could see that there are like aircrafts, ground vehicles, and ships all over this region. So even this information you could make it real time. And we can zoom into all these objects as well. Have the ground vehicles and aircrafts. We can zoom into each object. So this is a fighter jet. In this way we can zoom into each aircraft, each ship, and each ground vehicles, and you can track the exact location of each object within your scenario.